Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, evening, whatever it is where you are. Aris says hi too. Also, I would like to start this week's live stream by saying it's not sponsored, but I am drinking Summersby cider.
Oh.
So, A, this should be an interesting stream. B, if Summersby would like to sponsor me, I would really appreciate it. I prefer the pear cider. Please send it over because I'm fucking tired of going with blueberry because the people at Profi put the apple cider so far back on the top shelf and I'm too short to reach it. So
Oh my god. That's doing great.
Oh goodness.
I'd like to say that's the rarest kind you find in a store because I'm probably the only one who enjoys it. And so yeah, if you'd like to sponsor me by sending me a case of Summersby pear cider, I'm all for it. I'll drink it on every stream. It's no problem.
I also accept all booze.
Just all booze.
Like I can't accept all booze because cider is pretty much the strongest shit I can drink.
Yeah.
Even this is a bit too much for me. So, but if you send me other booze, I will gladly deliver it to Sarah. Not sure about the rules there, but we'll figure it out.
That's all right. We won't tell anybody. What they don't know won't hurt them.
Yep, exactly. So we're back with the final write-in for camp that I'm doing on this stream, on this channel. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm a mess. I've slept for about 5 hours. One of those before Sarah's stream last night. So if I'm incoherent, I blame that. And probably cider. So welcome. I would now like to invite the lovely Jays. The lovely ladies joining me today to introduce themselves because Google Hangout sucks and won't bring our toolbox back.
That's right.
That's an unfortunate thing, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. So let's go alphabetically. So CJ, go right ahead.
All right, I'm CJ Bloyer. I'm a fantasy fiction writer. And yeah.
And she plays the piano. And she
I
teaches
play
the
piano.
piano.
I always forget to say that.
And I will schmooze her as much as I need to until she plays Moanin.
So I got that last night, and I think I should be able to play it. Give me, I don't know, a week or so to practice.
I'll give you whatever time you want. I'm too obsessed to care.
But yeah, it's a super fun piece. It's got a bunch of grace notes, and yeah.
I have no idea what that is. I just know I like it. So it's fine. Okay. Next up, if my camera would focus. Hello. There we go.
There we go.
Sarah, you're next up.
Okay. I'm Sarah Scharnweber. I am a predominantly horror fiction author, and I do YouTube videos on Sundays when it's not beta, and in theory every other day when it is. But sometimes I just do live streams to make up for the fact that I don't want to edit.
I should have done that during the week I didn't feel like editing because maybe I would have done some more writing, but I wasn't smart enough. So
yeah, I was all like, well, I'm supposed to do a video and I've got this wine here.
See, it is Summersby's fault, so you should definitely sponsor me because it's your fault. I would have done drunken streams too, but I can't reach the top shelf.
See? They should sponsor you and buy you a pair of like lift shoes.
Oh yeah.
One of them reacher things that old people use to get stuff off the floor.
Yes.
Like T-Rex.
Preferably one with the
like the T-Rex one.
Dinosaur head.
Oh God.
Oh, those are the best.
We've solved all your problems.
Yep. All of them are solved now.
We just have to have your sponsorship pay for it.
That's perfect. Trinda, your turn.
So I am Trinda E. Adair, or most places on the internet, and I do YouTube videos and write post-apocalyptic fiction, among other things these days. And seem to be a generally insane person that has no time and needs a doppelganger. But that's about it.
We also accept sponsorships in the form of clones of us.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we will all take one. That would be really good.
Mm-hmm. That
might
would be
take two.
fantastic. By the way, everyone's channels are linked down below, as always. Well, there was that one time when I forgot to add them, but generally
I have
they're
that
in
problem
the
too.
description down below. So yeah, let's talk about NaNoWriMo. Let's talk about how we're doing and what we're working on today, and we'll go alphabetically again, so that I'm the last. Well, because I'm the host.
So no, you have to go first because your name
No,
starts
because
with
I'm
an
the host.
A. Oh,
And
dang
out
it.
of politeness, I go last.
She's right.
Fine. So I am about 15 days behind. I'm only about halfway through my goal. But I got 700 words written last night during our stream on Sarah's channel. So I'm hoping for at least that much, maybe twice that today.
Awesome. Sarah.
Okay. So
Oh, yeah, wait. I forgot to say, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Dear CJ, you forgot an important aspect, which is what the hell are you working on?
Oh, yeah. So I'm working on a serial that will, series of short stories. Serial, I don't know if there's a difference, but.
Yes, there is. If they're unrelated, it's a series. If they're related, like if the action goes from one to the other and follows through it, there's a serial.
Okay,
Twin
so
Peaks
it's a
is
serial.
the serial.
It's a serial. Yes. Okay, so it's a serial, and it's specifically for my website. So
awesome.
That's what I'm working on. And I'm done with the background now, so I can actually write. Like I'm actually working on the first story. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Sarah.
I am currently like, I don't know, 30 some odd word pages behind on my actual Camp Nano thing. But editing is slow and sometimes you can't anticipate how long it's going to take you. So the other problem is that I have to be like 100% focused on that. So I'm also working on my NaNoWriMo project because I can write with less focus than I can edit with.
True.
So I'm not sure which one I'm working on today. It'll probably go back and forth.
Okay. That sounds awesome. I like the liberty of going back and forth.
Yeah, I really enjoy it because I start to be like, oh, I'm not even trying to edit anymore. And then I'm like, okay, well, then I can go over here and write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't force it too much.
Trinda?
I am working on a series of short stories. They are from within my universe and they are loosely connected, but they're all kind of their own standalone thing. So it's more of like an anthology from within my universe as a whole. So that's what I'm working on. And if it's the 28th of April, I'm 26 days behind. And I'm just going to do it because I got to do it at one point or another.
Oh, I'm doing better. I'm like 25 days behind.
Not that I have any hope of doing anything with Camp NaNoWriMo because April went out the window, apparently.
Oh, I know the feel of that. Well, actually, since I had 20 days of 10K planned, I am 17 days behind. I'm almost at the point where I'll be reaching my day 3 goal. But that's not going to happen today because I'm not writing. What I'm writing is the second book in the Warriors of This series, which is an alternate universe medieval warrior kind of a story. It's titled Flight of the Eagle, I'm trying to say. And I got, tripped by the F. Because
every other good word starts with F.
Autumn has already validated her camp project. Like, congratulations, that's great.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not even so, yeah, the thing is that although I didn't do much of the writing thing. I edited my heart out this month.
Well, and my goal was editing, so I don't even know how you validate that.
I have no clue. The thing is that I think that if I took all my editing hours that I put into these projects and turned them into writing, I'd probably be like 2/3 into my goal at least. Because, like, seriously, I spent a lot of hours editing. And today I'm editing The Edge of Hope. I have 25 pages, I think, of another pass through it, and then it will be ready to publish. So that's what I'm doing today. Speaking of, we'll start our first sprint at half past. And we're going to go for 15 minutes to get started. I don't think we'll do more than 15-minute sprints today.
Okay.
Because I might fall asleep. if I'm encouraged to stay quiet for more than 15 minutes. So
I might throw some makeup on during this first sprint. We'll see.
Oh, that would be so cool.
It's falling asleep.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting in a bad position.
Which always sucks. I mean, we should all defer to Claire for this one because she struggled to film an entire video in a very uncomfortable position.
Yes, she did.
And I was thinking, at the end of it, I was thinking, like, I mean, you figured this like 5 minutes in, I would have just changed position.
No, she just kept going.
But she just kept going, and I was like, respect, man. All my respect for you. You're doing great. And by the way, I would like to encourage everyone to say they pulled the Claire counter whenever they go off YouTube for no reason and with no explanation, because she really wants that to.
She wants that to be a thing.
In a nutshell, the last few weeks.
She wants more people to say they pulled the Claire counter, so that I'm not the only one, so that it becomes a thing and makes her more famous. So we should try that. I will try not to
pull that this weekend. The last few weekends.
It's okay. You can mention it when you come back to your YouTube channel.
I pulled the Claire counter. Disappeared.
Yep. It's like sort of a disappearance act where everybody knows you're fine because they talk to you every day, but you just don't post on YouTube.
Everywhere else has got me talking and stuff. It's like, nah, not YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I kind of pulled it on Instagram too because I completely quit on all the challenges. Like I was like,
I'm guilty of that as well.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm also co-hosting one of them with Claire. And the funnier part is that for a couple of days or more, Claire Counter pulled the Claire Counter on our challenge on Instagram, which was fantastic. So yeah, we're great. We're fine.
We're fine.
By the way,
everything's fine.
We have our Descent into Madness stream tomorrow, and we're also doing write-ins, like mixed with it, because it's not like we have anything better to do for like 5 hours. Because I'm thinking the normal streams take us between 3 and 4 hours. So if we add sprints, we're gonna be there a while.
Makes sense.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. It adds to the insanity.
Yeah.
Do we actually need to add anything more to the insanity?
I don't think you can ever have too much insanity.
I think I'd have to agree with that.
No, but what I'm afraid of is that if we add too much now, we'll have nothing more to add throughout the year. Because
yeah, but you could do an ebb and flow.
Oh,
like you could do an ebb and flow of insanity. So like this would be a high point, and then you'll go back to less insanity, and then like in music when there's this build up and it's really big, and then it. Or in a story, you've got a climax, then it denouement and resolution, and then it builds again. I mean, like, it's all about.
You're talking like we're writers or something.
something like that.
Mm. Again, Summersby, if you want to sponsor me.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
It's like I realized that Mike might be right, and by the time I get to make YouTube standards for advertising, they'll probably change it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
The moment I get there, they just raise the bar higher. So that would be one thing. The other thing is I would probably need to stop swearing to get any kind of advertisements. So
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
yeah, exactly. So maybe I just should keep my entire channel ad-free if I ever get to that point and get sponsorships. I
don't think I have ads running on mine. I kind of said, fuck it. I'll make money other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I don't
nobody
have ads on my website either because I don't know. I just, I don't want to be bombarded with ads when I go to websites. So, I don't want to have ads on my website.
I don't have ads on my author website. I do have the occasional affiliate link.
Yeah,
no
I have
ads.
my affiliate links, and that's about it.
But I do have ads on my travel blog. I have ads there because
For travel companies, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, because there's a
Mhm.
direct correlation link kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's just people put them on their websites just to make money, and it's just like, well, just slows your page down.
Yeah.
Not helpful.
yeah, a bit. I don't know. It depends. It depends on the website and how it's done. I think I prefer affiliate links and stuff like that, but I know how hard it is for people to make affiliate income work. Because you need a huge following, and
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it's got to be stuff that works for large amounts of people and stuff, not just like a niche market kind of thing.
also the other secret to making your affiliate thing work would be to maybe post the affiliate link. I myself have an affiliate link for TubeBuddy, which doesn't require people to buy anything. It requires them to get a freaking account. Also, TubeBuddy is awesome because that's why I bought it. And all I had to do is do a little video about how to use it for your YouTube channel, place a link there, say to people, check the free version. And, if enough people joined, I wouldn't make money out of it, but they would upgrade my account. So
Yeah.
it's been
That stuff's
3
kind of
months.
nice too.
It's been 3 months. I never once posted it. I think that's the reason why it's not working for me.
Probably
Right.
not. Why didn't you post it? Just needs editing or what?
No, it
What
needs
was
filming
weird?
first.
Oh.
And it's not like it's a difficult one to film because I use TubeBuddy in some shape or form every time I upload a video, but I just forget about it.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I should do that. That's great.
Crazy talk. Dude, stuff
Also,
like that.
by the way, I've been talking about Dragon on this channel for so long. It's insane. I have an affiliate code from those people. Never once did I add it in the description of my videos because
I actually ended up, so I went through all the stuff that I use for like my social media and stuff, and everyone that had an affiliate link, even if they didn't, I had like a resources page on my website. So I just point people over there. It's like, if you're looking for something specific, like here's everything I use that I talk about all the time. Some of them I've indicated which ones are affiliates, and it's like, yeah, if you want to do your thing, then go for it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a, you want to help people out kind of thing more than anything.
Yeah, because I will have a section like that on my website because I wrote a lot of content for other authors. I've had people guest post in a series that was called From Authors to Authors. I wrote a lot on tools, a lot of free tools they could use and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a page that's dedicated to author tools, but I have to get the website ready. And apparently that's not going to happen yet. because MailerLite is changing their forms.
Yeah.
Include all the GDPR stuff. GDPR. Sorry. And because of that mess, the forms will look differently and have more information on them. So I kind of have to switch up a bit the design of my homepage.
Oh, yeah. I think my
Which is great.
form is okay.
No,
I'll take a look at it.
It adds, other than the actual form, it adds explicit permission for you to use their email to send them email content.
Yeah, I think I've got that on mine already.
Yeah, I don't have it, and it doesn't work as a front page thing. It's too big. So I'll have to alter the homepage to send them to the actual sign-up page, the newsletter landing page, which would be great.
Yeah.
Once I do that, but I still have to wait until May 10 when they roll out the new form. I hate GDPR with a passion, in case it wasn't obvious already.
Oh, it's 9:31.
Yeah, I know, but
Let's get going.
Makeup, so
Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. I'll get stuff done.
We started. Okay, then I'll start. Look, for this one, I'll start a 20-minute one so that you get like 15 minutes when you join. Sounds good? Okay. Oh, hi, Amber. I didn't see you there because I wasn't paying attention. So we're going to start now, and we're going to write or edit or whatever for 20 minutes. And go. By the way, I'd like to say that past Alina had decided that word contractions aren't a thing. And she should just not use them.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yes, there is, especially in dialogue.
Nope. Fewer contractions mean more words.
You get up?
Yeah.
Where's your phone?
It's plugged on the TV.
I might be calling you when she gets yours.
And that's time.
Woo! Let's see.
I have 6 pages. And 19 more left.
That's not so bad. 19.
Oh,
I keep getting signed out of the chat. So like I can't just answer the chat. I have to go sign back in.
Well,
That's weird.
lame.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
so-
is now the 3rd time I've had to do it.
That's so annoying. Dorothea has just joined us while we were busy writing. Blended Like Brian is a new visitor to this channel. Welcome here, and hope you enjoy it. He's asked what genre is everyone writing in. I write genre fiction mostly. I write urban fantasy, and I also write under the LGBT fiction and romance umbrella. I write paranormal, some contemporary, and a lot of sci-fi. Sarah writes horror, mostly. Trindle writes post-apocalyptic fiction, and CJ, you also write some paranormal and also some chick lit, right?
Yeah, mostly fantasy, and I dabbled in chicklet for NaNoWriMo last year.
Yay! I can't wait for that. I don't know why I'm super excited for that. Dorothea, congratulations on getting your groceries and getting here on time, seeing how it's super early.
Yeah.
How did everybody do for this sprint, by the way? Because I said I got 6 pages.
410.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
I went ahead and edited, so I got 5 pages edited.
Nice. You did well. I mean, I edited the entire time and only got 6, so you did well.
Yeah. I'm also not probably as heavily editing as you are because I'm focusing on specific parts. So
Awesome. Also, Brian writes horror and medieval fantasy, which is pretty awesome. The book I'm currently writing is an alternate universe medieval story, but there's no fantasy involved. So there's that.
I write with like weird fantasy mushed in all of the post-apocalyptic stuff.
Yes, true. And I did not ask you how many words you got because
I don't know about words, but I got a sizable chunk of the page I was working on done. So I mean,
that's awesome.
I was kind of free writing a little bit and just filling in some shit that didn't have any description. So it's like it's like 200 words, 400 words, something like that.
Dorothea, that means, yeah, you're closer to me. I don't know why I assume everyone is in the US. And
because all 3 of us are in that area.
It's because mostly everyone is, but yeah, no, it's not that early for you. It's almost 6 for me, so
yeah, that's not
bad. She's not that far.
I would take that sponsorship now.
So I have to tell you guys, my sister. So we planted tulips last fall, and they're coming in, but tulips don't last that long. So my sister's like, okay, well, what are we going to plant next? And so we've decided what we're going to plant. So she is out at Menards. It's like a, I don't know, what would you call it? A home improvement store?
Yeah, it's like a home. It's like, it's a home.
So she's out there at their garden center getting more plants, and she keeps texting me. She's like, "What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And I'm like, "I don't care. I don't care. We'll put stuff in." But she said she just got asked a question as if she worked there because she wore a blue shirt.
Oh God,
that's awesome.
That's perfect.
Did she at least know what the answer to the question was?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask.
Be helpful. I get that a lot randomly. I guess because I wear black. People, I look like I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I love it that I get asked.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I get asked when I have nothing in common with the uniform people are wearing in that place, or people treat me like I'm not a dazed and confused tourist in certain places. Or they treat
you just
me
look like you belong everywhere you go.
Yeah, I know.
I think I have resting confident face.
Yeah.
Like everyone else has resting bitch face, but like I look really confident, so people automatically think I have some fucking idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on in my life, let alone what's going on in the store.
I don't know what's going on with anything.
I'm not even sure what store I'm in.
No, I'm usually not.
And the thing with me and travel is that over the years I got more and more into just following the street somewhere, especially if I'm in the city center or something in the tourist area. So it's not like I'm always checking a map or anything, I just walk with purpose, and people mistake me for a local, which is funny. But the funniest bit was in Turkey because everybody assumed I was Turkish for some reason. So they would just randomly start speaking in Turkish to me, and they're like, no hablo inglés. I didn't say that, but that's what I wanted to say. Like that's like the one phrase I wanted to throw at them.
I have to say, so there's this older gentleman. He goes to our church, or he did until he went to the nursing home. But he and his wife never had any kids. They had pets instead. And
I'm sorry. I was pretty sure you were going to say he went to our church until he died.
Until he died. Well, you know.
Well, he's working that way apparently.
Yeah, he's moving in that direction.
That really
But,
is. That's pretty much
everybody's
end game.
moving in that direction at one point or another.
Yeah.
Right. No, but so he was in, I think he was in the army, and he and his wife were after he and his wife were first married, he was stationed in Germany, and she was a brilliant woman, like just absolutely brilliant. But she didn't have anywhere to, like, there was nowhere for her to work while they lived there. And so she would go, like, she'd leave the base where they lived, and she would just go and wander the streets. She learned how to speak German and did this. And he never really learned to speak German really well. And so she passed away 6 months ago. I think it was in November, because I think we were doing a sprint and I had to leave early, but for the funeral. But he was telling stories about how they were driving downtown somewhere and got stopped by American tourists who thought they were locals.
Yep.
And asked asked for directions to somewhere or whatever. And he's like, I don't know. And she leans over to him and in flawless German says, "Here's what you do," and like directs the people, and they're like, "Oh, thank you," and then they leave. And she sits back in the chair. She's like, "Okay, let's go." And he's like, and I just sat there and stared at her like, "How did this happen?" And she's like, "What do you think I do all day?" But apparently she'd just been getting on the bus and like going places, like not really. So she was,
Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
I know one of the authors I've met at some conferences, some of the conferences I attended, her name is L.A. Witt. Her husband is in the military. And she was talking about life on base and the fact that they were in Japan and that most people on base would just stay on base and not stray away. And she couldn't understand that because she was a military wife. She had her writing, so she could go wherever she wanted. And most women on base did not work. So there were so many places to see, like in 20 minutes driving distance from them, and they would just stay on base while in Japan.
Well,
for a reason. And the same in Spain, because they're now, I think they still are stationed in Spain. Like, why would you stay on base? I mean,
when I went when I was in college, I spent a semester in London, and they like build it as this great like study abroad experience. And you get there and you realize you're in a school that is full of Americans. So everybody in that school is American.
Yeah.
You live with Americans. So like, I was like, this isn't what I signed up for. So one of the cool things about London, and I don't know how true this is in other places, but like people go to their local pub every night after work. Yeah. That's where they go and they socialize. And so like I would go to our local pub and it was down the street, but that's how I had to meet people. I went on a trip. I backpacked through northern Scotland just to meet people. So I wouldn't have to deal with more Americans.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, that's the thing, like if you're in your own country, you're used to just dealing with people from your country, but when you go abroad, you kind of want to go someplace where people from your country are not there. Besides, sometimes the moment you run into people from your country, it gets a bit embarrassing. And I don't want to be a bitch here, but we were in Turkey. When we went to Turkey to the seaside, we went to a place called Ölüdeniz. This is somewhere between Kuşadası and Antalya. It's a ways away. It's a British vacation spot. Like all the prices were in pounds as well. A lot of people spoke English, but no Romanians at all. The one day, another group of Romanians came to the same beach we were on. It was the day the beach was loud and somebody was just shouting and speaking loudly. Can you guess who was doing that?
It's always people from your own country.
Always.
Yeah. To be fair, at the hotel we stayed, the Loud family were Irish or something. So,
When I was in Jamaica, there was a group of Frenchmen there
God.
who, at the time, I spoke pretty decent French. I can still read it, but that's about it now. And they were talking shit about all of these people because everybody else at this resort was American.
Yep.
So I just started speaking to them in French, and they were dumbfounded, just absolutely fucking dumbfounded. And I like, they were talking shit, so I was being rude to them. So I don't know if they were French Canadian or if they were actually French, because they were.
On that, I think they were real French.
Yeah,
I don't know.
French
Well,
Canadian is
the reason
different
I'm not
than
100%
French.
sure is because it's a very American resort. That's why I wasn't 100% sure. It sounded more French.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
French.
Canadian is like weird bastardized French.
Right. It's strange.
It's like
It's such a strange
Louisiana
sound.
French.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah,
I had a friend who had a similar experience, but during a business trip. She was working at this company that had offices in France. She spoke perfect French. I mean, she worked in tech support in French for companies in France and clients from France. So she wasn't like a beginner or anything, but the official language in the company was English. And they came to the Romanian offices for a visit, something. I don't know why. And she was just showing them around and speaking to them in English. And they were just bashing everything and everyone in French. And she just let them do it for the entirety of the day trip and all the meetings and whatever. And at the end of the trip, she decides to say her goodbyes in perfect French. They kind of turned white, like...
Right, like... Right. What all did we say? Uh-oh.
But
I've got a whole day worth of things I said to go back through.
To me, the funny thing is that we have a lot of French in our language. A lot of words got imported from French. We're both Latin-based. It's not that hard to understand French for a Romanian. Right. Not necessarily easy, but it's a pretty frequently taught in school language. So a lot of people have a basic understanding of French. And it was really popular. I mean, it's not just for our generation, because before the communist period, everyone fancy spoke French. Rich kids went to study to France, so it kind of carried over, and they were still teaching French in school during the communist regime, not just Russian. So it's kind of uncommon to go to a place in Romania and just travel for an entire day and not find one person to speak French. It's not happening. Like, that's an impossibility. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to risk it, why not?
Yeah, you don't have a lot of people doing that in Canada because it's a 50-50 whether or not someone's bilingual. So it's like, you don't want to risk any of that shit. So it's like, just don't talk shit in another language.
Plus you're kind of super polite.
Yeah, in Winnipeg, there's a lot of Filipinos as well. So you'll have that happen. It's like, oh, be careful, because a lot of people are also Filipino on top of English. So it's like, just don't talk shit about people.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't talk shit about their language, you're not going to get caught up.
Right.
Yeah. I remember I had
Oh, go ahead.
I had an experience like that. We were talking in Romanian. We weren't talking shit, but it wasn't pretty language that we were using. Not that we used it in Romania much. But of course, there was someone next to us that was Romanian. Like,
of course.
But, you know, we were high school students, whatever. We were free and wild. Who cares? But yeah, you can't really talk shit to people in Romanian anywhere in Europe and hope you get away with it, because we migrated a lot. Plus in Turkey, like, I was just walking around. I think it was around the area with the Grand Bazaar. And we were just talking in Romanian, you know, trying to decide what to do next. And then a guy comes to us and starts chatting to us in Romanian, Turkish. He was, by the way. But in Romanian, pitching us some leather jackets. And I was like, oh, we should shut up if we say anything important. And there was another bazaar sort of place, and the name of the place was written in many languages, including Romanian, because we often go to Istanbul to shop, apparently. So they wrote it for us in Romanian. So yeah, but it's funny though. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, if you don't talk shit to people, it's kind of fun to speak in your own language and then meet someone who knows it, like in the middle of nowhere. Because I remember when I was driving through Scotland, if I saw cars with a Romanian number, I was like super excited. There's another idiot driving this far.
Yeah, and interestingly, in the U.S., if you find somebody who's from your state, that can be really exciting. Like somebody who's originally from, even if they live nowhere near you. I mean, Iowa's not a huge state at all, but like I meet somebody who's from Davenport, which is like 2.5 hours away on the far east coast of the state, and I'm like, oh, you're from Iowa too? That's so exciting. Or like Sarah's family is from Tama, which I'll be really honest, I had never been there. I don't think I'd even been to Tama until I met Sarah. Makes sense. Like, but
it's a casino town. So if you're not a gambler, there's not much reason to go there.
Nice.
But so like that was really exciting. We both have family in Iowa. That's super exciting. Like it's stuff like that. Like it's just, I think it's that familiarity, that tribal bonding, find a connection with somebody.
Yeah. Which is not something you care about when you're back home, but when you're somewhere completely different, it just has a sort of meaning.
Well, like you were talking about Scotland, which made me think when I was when I was in London and I took a week trip backpacking through Scotland, our tour guide, we're walking through some forest and we're talking about, because it was a bunch of different people from a lot of different places. We're talking about where we're from. And I said I was from Iowa, and our tour guide had worked in a town. It's a tiny town called Eldora. And he had worked there for the Department of Natural Resources. Like 3 years before, he'd been planting trees there. And I was like, oh, I just finished 2 summers working in a state park in that town at a camp. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, it's this one. And he knew where it was. And so we're talking about like, that shared experience leads to bonding. And I think that's
it's awesome.
That's a lot. I think that's one of the really fun things about traveling in places where you're not familiar with people, is meeting people who, first of all, meeting people who are completely different from you, but also meeting people who have similar experiences to you.
Yeah.
And you can feel that, oh, hey, we know the same kind of things, and we have this frame of reference, and we can move forward.
And it's not only that. I mean, the moment you start traveling, you realize the world is big. And then when you notice how connected people are, it starts to feel smaller and easier to wrap your mind around it, I think.
Yeah.
So that's why it's that pleasure of knowing someone you have something in common with, other than, shared interests and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, that's always awesome. By the way, we're starting a new sprint in 2 minutes. If I didn't mention that, it's going to be a 15-minute sprint this time. So get your pens ready. Everybody write.
I thought you said pants for a second.
My pants are ready also.
My pants are also ready.
Oh, by the way, my sister did not know the answer to the question the chick asked her.
Okay.
And apparently she was standing in the checkout line when the woman asked her about it. Or when the person asked her. She didn't say it.
Oh, so she was clearly not working for the store.
Clearly not working for the store. But,
awesome.
Nice.
I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Oh, if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Alina. I'm an author. Please subscribe, like this video, and comment lots in the chat, because if I get popular, maybe I get a Summersby sponsorship. Which is what we're going for.
We're trying to get Alina her booze sponsorship.
Alina, who drinks like 5 bottles of this for an entire year. But you know what? I like them, and I would like to have the one I want, not the one I'm tall enough to reach.
Right. They don't have like step stools or something there for you?
No.
Or
And
people who can like
I was
reach
gonna say,
it?
or a person.
Right.
The thing is, today was a Saturday. This is a non-stop shop. So everyone was at the counters because everybody was shopping on a Saturday afternoon, apparently. So I stayed there for like 5 minutes trying to find someone or something to step on. And then I just like, I just realized what I said. Someone to help or something to step on. That's what I meant. I don't step on people to get booze. Like, God damn it.
Vaulting up to get someone.
I know that she's not. No, that was not going to happen because there was a huge box of these, and behind them, I spied with my little eye some of the ones I wanted. So that was never happening on my own. Of course, today was the day when Mike chose not to go into the shop with me. He went home.
Right.
Which was the mistake, because the day before we went to the shops, I needed something. I couldn't reach it. I asked him for it. Worked out fine.
My sister, who is shorter than 5, she's like 4'11", 4'11".
Okay. Oh my God,
she
someone
just
tinier than me.
Yeah, she just stands there and goes, tall person, I need a tall person, until somebody comes and helps her. Like, she has no shame.
Thanks.
None
But
whatsoever.
it's a 15-minute, not a 50-minute sprint, because we'd all go insane for 50 minutes. But also, we can't shut up for more than 20 minutes. But it's a 15-minute. We're starting, right now, and we'll be back.
Have started.
And we started a minute ago.
No, we're starting now. It's okay. And we'll see you all in 15 minutes.
Bless
It's you.
Thank you.
Bless you then.
Oh man. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Oh, hey.
Time. I got like 4 pages.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry,
Not bad.
guys.
No problem.
I didn't get close to enough, but
I got 4
only
pages.
got like
Not great.
100. Nothing much.
I got
got
3 pages technically, but I didn't start at the top of those pages. So
I got 280.
Nice.
But-
That's not bad.
I was in the bathroom for part of that.
It's all good. We're going to do another one before we wrap up. So, Brian, how did you do? And Dorothea, if you were joining, I'd like to know how you did.
Yeah, how would everyone do?
Hey,
I
Sarah,
yeah,
where did you get the brush for your cats?
I have no idea. It's a 10-year-old brush.
Damn it. I need to
Sorry.
go find one.
I'm sure it was a pet supply store.
Okay. Maybe I'll.
I
Why
can
don't
send you the brand. if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, that would be great.
I want to. Nice, Brian, you did great. 2 clean pages.
Very
is good.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to get the Ferminator for Ares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, I got
230 words.
230,
That's
which is super great. Yeah, I kept seeing videos of it, and apparently it is freaking good. Also expensive, but I was thinking to try that.
Just like suck up all the hair. Just like vacuuming.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Love that.
Yeah. there's nothing wrong with that. Dogs are not even remotely afraid of vacuums, right?
Oh,
No, we
my.
had one who he loved it. He thought it was the greatest thing ever if you vacuumed him. But
Yeah.
It
my
works.
parents' dogs are now afraid of vacuums. So
To be fair, what kind of dog was Sparky?
he was a corgi.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love corgis.
And now they've got a Shih Tzu and a Yorkie, right?
Yeah.
I kinda want a corgi because of Ayn from Cowboy Bebop, but I like
Right.
big dog.
Yeah.
But I like big dog. But I would like Ayn from Cowboy Bebop particularly because that was some genetically modified dog they ended up with that was incredibly smart and stuff. Like probably smarter than all of them combined.
Right.
That was cute.
Well, just FYI, my landlord is coming in on the hour because
Okay.
our sink isn't working. So if there's a ruckus over here, that would be what that would be.
It's all good
Will it be
though.
ruckus or will it be a rumpus?
I would assume it would be a ruckus because he's going to ring my doorbell and shit.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was
You know,
thinking
he doesn't live here.
right.
I was thinking we could try starting the sprint at 40 past, like 20 minutes to whatever hour it is for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then have 5 minutes to wrap up. And then we might be offline and talking amongst each other by the time the ruckus starts. So
I need to leave about 11:30. I'm gonna go get my hair cut. So
it's all good. We'll wrap up before that. Oh, Jesus.
Those
So, yeah,
headphones are
5
squishing my
minutes.
ears.
I'm sorry.
I'm good
I
now.
did have a pair of torture devices for like a week and a half.
I have an extra piece of skin on my ear, so it's like an
Yeah, I
elf ear,
know.
and it flattens it, and it's like really uncomfortable after a while.
That's good.
But where I keep my magic, so I'm not getting rid
Yeah,
of it.
makes sense. You can't get rid of that. Brian asks, what stage in the writing process is everyone in? I'm on draft 1, around 200 out of 500 anticipated pages. Well, for this one, I am on the final pass through it before it gets released. So pretty close to publishing. And there's also the draft I'm writing for camp, and that's a first draft. And I'm like 50% through it, 5% through it. What the hell is wrong with me? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm on my second pass through boys, and the NaNoWriMo project is my first writing of it. So, and I'm at 76,000 words. I would assume it's going to be done about 80.
Wow, that's huge, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, I can't wait to get stuff typed up. I have first drafts that I wrote back in November during NaNoWriMo because I write by hand. And then I'm typing and doing a first edit right now, basically. And it sucks. But,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know if I'd change it even if I found an alternate thing I liked a little better. Because it's like I catch so much shit on my second go through anyways, so it's like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's the worst that happens. I type it, and then I spend a day typing extra stuff for details that I missed, and then I've got 2 edits through.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Not bad.
It's a good process.
Well, and I went from paper and typing to computer when I was younger, because I would write during class in like junior high and high school and stuff. And then I flipped to only writing on computer, and I didn't like it as much, and now I've gone back. So I've already tried just typing straight on the computer, and it's not my thing. I don't know about dictation. Never tried it, but I don't know. I like writing by hand. I think that's just my thing at this point.
Yeah, I'm loving dictation these days. I really am. Because when I dictate, and then I go through it to clean it up, I also do a mild edit on it. So I think the final first draft is actually cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I feel like if I found another alternative, it'd kind of be like that with me, where it's I've got the first draft and then I go through and clean it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how it was with my smart pen before I lost it. God
But
knows
can't
where
you get
that
another
is.
one?
I can. They're just $200, and right now the app is still crap. So I don't want to waste my money on it yet.
Oh yeah, no, that's a lot.
I'll wait until they come out with like a new version or something, and then I'll buy one.
Yeah, to pay that money twice for a thing to work properly.
Yeah.
Well, it's so weird. Like the pen works really good. It's just the app is just crap, and it crashes constantly, and it's slow, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my iPad, but every time I've used it, it's just crap. And the reviews just say it's crap. So until they fix it, I'm not giving them any more of my money.
Right.
Yeah, it makes
Actually,
perfect.
I bought it secondhand, so I didn't even give them my money in the first place. I paid $50 for the first one I got off Kijiji, so I'm like, I'll take it.
Nice.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Scored a whole bunch of paper and everything because it needs specific paper to work.
Right.
Oh,
You know, that's just how it reads where the ink is on the page. But it's neat.
Oh my God, if my calculator doesn't start working.
Technology is just the worst. Can you write boobs on it upside down?
Probably.
Then I'd say that your calculator is functioning as intended.
Well, yep, it says boobs. It works fine.
okay.
All right, it passed the test. We're doing good today.
Okay, sprint everyone. Sprint for 15 minutes. Sprint your little hearts out. Well, not little and very black, but you get the point.
A black little heart. I'm gonna mute myself so my bracelets don't.
Fireman?
Yeah.
That fit so well into my music, I was unaware that it was you.
That's fantastic.
And rap songs frequently have sirens in them, so it's hard to pick them out.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, is that on the stream?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. She was just down. Just as
Hey, my dog is dreaming and talking in his sleep.
I hope he gets whatever he's dreaming about. Jesus Christ.
And that's time. I got like four pages and a half. Also,
Nice.
sorry about the light, but there's nothing I can do about it. Actually, yeah, I can.
Oh, hey. Yeah, the LiveScribe pen is the one I used to have until I lost it. I lost it. I would have liked to keep using it because it kind of worked. I had issues exporting a lot of the time, so that was, like I said, it was the app that was kind of like, meh. The pen worked
Right.
great, but when I can't export what I wrote, then it's kind of, what's the point? I got to type it up anyways.
I got
I hope it works well for you,
504.
though.
Nice. That's
Mm.
good, man.
I did not. I got nothing.
I got about
couldn't
200,
focus.
I think. My eye is twitching a lot.
I have 11 more pages and I'm done with this shit.
Hey,
It's
that's
not
pretty good.
shit, but you get it. I'm hoping to finish it today. It's already too late. But yeah. How did you guys do?
I have 43 pages left to edit of the whole book.
That's not that
gonna
bad.
get done. It's not, but it's not going to get done before the end of camp, probably.
That's how much I need to get done. That's how much I've gotten done.
Nice.
Excellent.
Brian, still a few lines of dialogue extra, more than you had earlier, so it's good. Don't worry about it. What do you want, doggy? What do you want? He woke up and now he wants
food.
Obviously.
He wants whatever he was chasing in his dreams, which was probably food.
I think it was a cat. He's used to food being brought to him. He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to chase it. Yeah.
Oh God. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy boy. Go away. Yeah, thank you. Yep, he is, and annoying.
Fluffy.
But
I
cute.
don't know where my cats are. My kitties usually keep me company. One of them does, at least.
Oh well,
Not mine, but
they decided you're not fun today.
no, no fun. Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe. That always works.
They got their attention earlier, and now they're done with me. Yikes.
True. What the hell is going on
Where are
here?
you going? Are you just gonna shift? Okay.
That position was not comfortable, apparently.
No. She had to dig her claws into my leg in order to shift.
Yeah,
3 inches.
like, what did you expect, man? That's why you're there.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. You can't be poked with claws, then what's the point?
Right?
I'm not used to that anymore. It hurts now more than it used to.
Yeah.
When I go to Mike's place and his cat decides to just dig its claws into me, it kind of hurts more than before. I used to be okay taking it from 2 cats, but now it's like, oh, no, don't do that.
Don't do that. That hurts. Yeah.
It's ouchy.
Don't do that. Yeah, I get what I get that, Brian. I get bitten a lot and swiped at a lot.
Yep.
Only by one of them. He just, I don't know. You'll be petting him, and then he'll be like, but like, I wasn't even petting your belly or anything. Why are you getting angry and biting me?
Because
You really liked it like 30 seconds ago.
you've overstayed your welcome. That's why.
Yeah. Well,
There
Ty does this. Like, she just switched sides, so she turned around, so she's facing the other way.
Makes
Same
sense.
position.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at this now. She actually, Brian, she actually only sits on my lap now because she's so freaking old. She's fat and old and grumpy. And so, but when she was younger, she wasn't much of a lap sitter. But mostly I think now she does it to keep warm. She's going to be 15 on Tuesday.
Wow.
Happy
crazy.
birthday. That's a lot of time. I told my dog he's not allowed to die for at least 12 years.
12 years from now or until he's 12 years old?
I think from now.
Fair enough.
I mean, he's 5. That's not impossible at all.
No, I think that's doable. It'd be old.
I mean, the oldest dog in the group in Romania was like 11 when I got him. I'm not sure if she's alive anyway, but she looked well. And the only one who was kind of looking badly, he had cancer. And they were just going through the second course of treatment. I mean, they were still trying to save him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He needs to be alive for at least 15 years, I think.
I think that's
And
totally legit.
Yeah.
I mean, even after that, I'm not sure he's allowed to die.
Well, you never know. You might be able to like clone him.
There you go.
That's a thing that I think can be done, or at least it's in the prototyping phase last time I checked.
Yeah, I have to sell a lot of books to achieve that, though.
It'd be a
of
goal
books.
to shoot for, though.
You have
Yeah.
15 years to do it.
Yeah, but I have 15 years for that, and from then on another 15 years to raise the money to become a cyborg and live forever.
Yeah, yeah, you got this.
Seems
It'll be
legit.
fine.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, Dorothea has 240 words. Great job.
Oh, nice job, Dorothea.
Pretty good.
Oh, I feel like I got like, what did I? 6, 4, the 5 before.
Nice.
I have no
Multitasking is
idea.
always good.
I have no idea how many words I got. Oh, hey, Natalie. That's awesome.
I gotta do some cooking. I haven't eaten yet.
Me either.
I have to do some cleaning.
I made trail mix this morning.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah.
That's
cool. I gotta go grocery shopping.
Almonds, cashews, and dried cranberries. It's delicious.
That sounds really yummy.
That is amazing, but I remembered something important. We need to promote our shit.
Yes, we do.
So let's do that. CJ, you go first.
All right. So right now, basically all I've got is some YouTube videos up. You can go watch some videos over there. And I'm occasionally on Twitter and Facebook. I think that's about it.
Her links are in the description down below. I think you're not on Instagram, by the way?
I'm on Instagram. I don't post much at all.
Because why would you?
I need to get better at it.
Yes, you
That's one of my
yeah. Also posting videos on YouTube.
Yes. I need to start working on those again.
Yep. Natalie's cooking a casserole, and now I'm hungry, and I can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
It's past
What kind of casserole? I love casseroles.
I love casseroles.
Sarah?
Oh, no.
My biggest new thing is that the first section of Hell's Bend is available on my Patreon for patrons. The first couple paragraphs are available for everybody over on my Patreon. So that's probably my biggest thing right now.
That's awesome. Also, her link is in the description down below. She's also on Amazon, and you should definitely follow her.
Yeah, do that.
She's got a couple of horror books and short stories out there, so you should check those out. See, this is how you know I'm not as tired as I was last night. Now I'm jumping in and promoting stuff over you. Like you do. When you're me and an asshole.
Promote yourself. Okay.
I will definitely buy a whip as a prop for this final part of my streams. Definitely. It would suit me. Trinda, your turn.
I don't have a whole lot going on because my life has been a little hectic lately. There are some old YouTube videos that you can go through on my channel. And I also have the short story that I wrote, I guess in the beginning of April for the short story contest is now up on shortfictionbreak.com. So that's a free short story that people can go read about the Titanic and vampires. And I like it. So I'll send you a link to that, Alina, if you want to dump that with all the others. That's, I think, the only thing that I've got going on.
Yes, please. That works great. And all her other books are available on
all over the place.
Amazon.
Yeah.
And other places. Okay.
Yeah, they're wherever. You'll probably find them all over the place. And if you can't find it there, just, send me a message and I'll send you a copy.
It's all good. I still have a book on sale for today. Elixir of Flight is now available for 99 cents. This is the second book in my gay science fiction series, Flyer Chronicles. The sale will end at the end of the day for me. It will be late evening in the US. And it's the final day for this book to be on Kindle Unlimited. After today, it's gone. So if you're a Kindle Unlimited user and would like to get it, I'd hurry up if I were you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Also, my latest release is Gaming and IRL Boss Fights, which has a gamer protagonist who's also famous on YouTube and Twitch. So that should definitely appeal to our crowd. So maybe check that out too. And yeah, the sale ends in 14 hours. So hurry up and get it. Links to both of them are in my description, along with all my social media links. I'm pretty active on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So feel free to follow me and subscribe to this channel so that I can take over the world and get all the sponsorships.
Slip that in there between everything else. Well, we already decided you were the queen of everything, so I think that goes without saying, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I decided it, but people still are, warming up to the idea that I'm the queen of everything.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, so we're still gonna have to promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pushing it as much as I can. Don't forget tomorrow, stupid o'clock in the morning for most of the world, except for me and Claire. That's 9 a.m. my time, so that's 2 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Central, and 11 p.m. Pacific Coast. So at least if you're on the Pacific Coast, you're fine. Or if you're in Honolulu with Mara, that's even earlier. So at that point in time, I will have my Descent into Madness stream with Claire, which is the one for this month. We talk about writing all the words and publishing all the books and how badly we failed at it this month. And we'll also do a few writing sprints because, it's still Camp Nano. And like I said, we're way behind. Makes sense.
Join the club.
And we're going to have a bunch of write-ins throughout May at this impossible hour. Because, like I said, we're seriously behind and we're trying to catch up. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. That's it from us for now. Thank you for hanging out with us on this live write-in, which is the last of the Camp Nano.
April stuff. Yeah.
I feel sad now.
So quick.
I feel sad.
I know, right?
When's the next camp? July?
July, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this one doesn't take me by surprise in the end. That would be lovely.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, maybe I'll be prepared for this one, but I didn't even want to say it because I just feel like I'm jinxing myself at that point.
Yeah,
Right?
true. I mean, it's fun as long as we do it. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. And we'll see you next Friday on Sarah's channel and next Saturday with another live author chat. So we'll be around. Yeah. Don't worry. Bye, everyone.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Brian. Thanks for hanging out with us. I forgot that. I always forget something.
That's all right. Everybody forgets something.
It's fine. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my.